Oyster Up crew, and welcome to a new vid where we're going to unbox and review our Beckson Portlight windows. We got in the boat, we noticed that the windows were leaking, and after further inspection of our old windows, we needed all new components. We needed the gaskets, we needed the brand new screens, the lenses. By the time we priced out all the components, we were at the price point to buy new Portlight windows from Beckson. And it's nice that the boat has the same brand in '82 that I could still purchase today. These should be a drop-in replacement. So the ones that we bought for our boat are PO 410 DWS-20. These are the smoke lens with the rain drain. So let's dive into this and see what we got. Thanks for joining us for our unboxing of our new Beckson Portlight windows. These are the Beckson rain drain opening ports with 2-inch wide mounting and shaded lens. These will be used to replace our port lights on our O'Day 28. So let's go ahead and open these up. I was really excited that our boat made in 1982 had the same company still around. Beckson makes their products in the USA, and being that the windows that we took off the O'Day came off in one piece without breaking, 40 years later, I'm very excited to put on new windows. And I don't mind spending the price on something that's going to last. And what's also nice about the company is you can retrofit these, buy replacement parts, and make them look like the old style. So a lot of the new port lights now have cam locks instead of the screw knob fittings. But if you really like that look and design, you can retrofit these and buy the knobs to look like the old windows. So let's go ahead and take it out of the box. Everything fits in there very nicely. Our plastic trim bezel. So the newer ones do not have screw holes. Reading the manuals, they say that you don't need to actually add the screw holes, that the adhesive silicone will hold these secure in place. So let's take a look. Here's our instruction manual. And this is what I was talking about, the 2-inch wide. Depending on how wide the core of your boat is, the 1-inch wide ports are good for a width of 3/4 inch. And the 2-inch wide is good up to, I believe, 1 3/4 of an inch thick. We went ahead and got the 2. So what comes in the kit? These are the new cam locks. A lot quicker to open up. We did get the smoke screen instead of the clear. Comes with the new gasket. Nice screen. Screen's a little bunched up, but should still work. And here's what you would see on the outside here. The trim ring would go here. This is the rain drain section. Allows it to drain at a higher angle. These are what they call in their 4x10 series. Beckson USA. And that's what comes in the kit. They do recommend 100% silicone to mount these. Anything else, the VOCs might attack the plastic. And what I'm really excited about, here is our Becksons from 1982. You can definitely tell they've been weathered. If you look at the color difference. Kind of hard to see with the extra light, but and here's the old style screw. I said you can update these to have this style on if you're just replacing one and not the whole boat. Since we're doing all four, we're going to keep the cam locks. These are also the range reins. A little bit different style. So on the O'Day, they cut them down, looks like, or different style back in the day. This is 1 1/4 inches. And this is 2 inches up here. So a little bit of a difference, which doesn't bother me. You can see that the replacement glass would work on either or. And another reason for buying brand new windows is that all the screens were torn or missing. A lot of the shades were cracked at the hinge. They're 40 years old, to be expected. Here's our old window, and here's our brand new trim ring. See, there's no holes in it. Nice. Now, comparing the quality between ones made in 1982 versus brand new ones, we can see there's really no change in the trim rings. They look to be pretty much the exact same. Even all the molding holes are exactly in the same position. We can see that as well for our actual port lights. Everything looks the same here. It looks to be pretty much the same mold. Everything lines up. I did notice a little bit thicker right where the rain drain gutter is. This rain drain slot is actually thicker on the new windows versus the old windows. So maybe they had some issues. So still the same about size, however they strengthened it up. And other than that, I don't see much difference. You can see a little bit of a narrowing right down at the screen. Maybe a little plastic overspray from the mold versus the old ones. It's pretty clean right there. Both windows came with all stainless steel hardware. And so with the Becksons, you can take the gasket out, put a new gasket in. You can also get these without screens. They will make a blanking plate to go in the space that the screen would go, to take up that gap so the seal's still flush. So the screen goes right in this gap and the seal goes right on top here. Even says on the package, use silicone sealant only, or check with sealant manufacturer Beckson is not liable for damages caused by chemical or solvents and sealants or cleaners, petroleum, lubricants, bug sprays, or consequential damage. Okay, so we're on the boat. We're going to give these Beckson windows a real test fit to make sure that they are a drop-in replacement. The only part that I'm worried about is the rain drain is thicker, so we might need to enlarge the slots a little bit that are cut out on the boat, but we'll see right now if we need to. Here's our opening. It's fairly clean. I got the new window, and we're just gonna stick it in backwards just to test fit it. Okay, so very close to fitting. We will need to take a little bit of a Dremel. Here on the back side, this particular groove is a little tight. And they're very close. And this one's a little bit off. I can't get both of them in at the same time. All I gotta do is widen this up a little bit, and then it should slip in a little bit better. Pretty much a straight fit. However, you will need to open these slots up for the rain drain. There you have it, a review of our Beckson Portlight windows.